Dad, should we pet a dog? That's interesting, but how many dogs should we have? Dad asks. As much as we can pet it, older daughter replies. Suddenly, younger daughter burst. That's right, I really like the pet. But mother says, no babe, we are the seller, so we should have only one dog, and one dog is already too much, because we have no time to take care of it. Immediately, the older daughter and youngest daughter said, no mom, I want 2 dogs. And the older daughter continued, because we run a shop, that's the reason we have to have a dog to stay in the shop and also catch the rats. About petting it, I guarantee to feed it regularly. Dad interrupt. So tomorrow, while I am bringing the goods to customers in the district, I'll look for a puppy and buy it from our customers. Next day arrives, father go bring the goods to sell as usual until the evening he arrives home, and in that evening there's a big surprise for the whole family that the father brings a couple of cute puppies. Male puppy with golden long fur, thin body with its strong character has been named Mean Mean. The other one is female with grey long fur, plump body with its cutie and friendly character has been named Momo. Since then, the whole family lives happily with Momo and Mean Mean. But one day the family take a trip to the hometown and let Momo and Mean Mean stay in the shop alone for one night. The next morning, when the whole family arrive the shop, the youngest daughter notices that there are blood on the goods shelves, and Mean Mean's mouth also has blood. Every members of the family is really worried about him, so the father checked the video security camera in the shop and see that Momo and Mean Mean actively caught the mouse that made a mess in the shop. After caught the mouse, Mean Mean bite it to the flower bush while the owner was in their hometown. After the truth is revealed, everyone really thankful for Momo and Mean Mean. In daily routine, 2 dogs always go after the 2 daughters to the nearby house. In every morning, the older daughter always walked to the lotus pond near her house. One morning she goes to the lotus pond with her grandmother who come visit her family. And the 2 dogs walk after her as usual. But unfortunately, while the older daughter and her grandmother back home, suddenly there is a pack of big dogs ran toward them. In the same time, Mean Mean's really scared, but still he stand in front of their owner seem to confront those dogs. See the situation like that? The older daughter find a safe place for her grandmother and tell her grandmother not to step out of there. All of a sudden, those pack of big dogs try to attack both grandmother and the older daughter. But Mean Mean try to attack them back to protect their owner, even though those pack of big dogs more stronger than him and Momo. While the dogs fighting, the older daughter couldn't watch Mean Mean and Momo were being attacked by its enemies, so all of a sudden she tried to help them by chasing those dogs, but that couldn't help. Anyway, she's not give up on her dogs, so she screams loudly for help and in order to find those dogs' owner. Luckily, the owner of those dogs appears and bring those dogs out of there, so both Momo, Mean Mean and the owners can escape from the danger and come back home safely. When arrive home, the older daughter applies the medicine on her dog's wounds and tell her everything to her family, and they're really proud of the 2 dogs. From then on, the 2 dogs and the merchant family lived together as a happy family.